Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It is all about racing. In this episode, we're going to take a look at my new series called Brands That You Might Want to Collect and or Forget. In this case, we're going to look at Bburago. Now, if you're familiar with Bburago, you know that they make just about everything. In fact, they may be the world's largest diecast maker. I think. I'm just speculating. I don't really know. However, they don't make a lot of race cars. They make lots of cars, but just not a whole lot of race cars. And some of the better ones that they make is this Ferrari collection that you see here, and there are 6 cars in it. One of which is this 2017 Racing Competition Ferrari 488 GTE. This is the car that competes in, well, in this case, it was Daytona. But anyhow, that being said, this is an extremely good quality car for about 25 bucks. Comes on a plastic base, nice jewel cover, and a box that I call the Look Smart box that you can get for about 25 bucks. It's really nice. I mean, the car literally just sits in there. You put the jewel cover on it, close it up. Sharp, really cool. And guys, this is not a bad quality car. However, this is about as good as Bburago gets. Now, this is a Ford GT and 132 scale, and when you take a look at it and put the 143 scale beside it, you can see it's substantially larger. Now, I said Bburago makes everything, and they do. The problem with this is not a lot of manufacturers make cars in 132 scale, and this kind of just doesn't fit in my collection. It's too big to be 143 and too small to be next to 118s and 124 scales. It also lacks considerable detail, and here is my main issue with Bburago. They make what I call entry-level model cars. They're inexpensive, they're nice, but they lack substantial detail and accuracy. One thing that they do offer is they offer cars that roll. They're usually fairly sturdy. Quite frankly, they're more like toys than they are model cars. And they even have opening components like the door in this Corvette. However, you take a look inside of there, and there's really nothing to see. Now, the number 11 Ferrari here is the same scale. It's 124 scale, the same as the Corvette in the background, but it has doors that don't open. But, again, it lacks substantial detail. It does roll, which is good if you like a car that rolls. So I guess the question is, do I collect Bburago or not? If you're a race car fan, quite frankly, they do not have a whole lot to offer. And a lot of the cars that they do offer, particularly in 143 scale, are just plain awful. I mean, you can buy one of them. It probably costs you no more than 15, 20 bucks. But if you ever buy a Spark and you put them side by side, you'll want to give it to your 6-year-old nephew. So my recommendation is, if you want some cool Ferraris in 143 scale, this is not a bad collection that you have right here. Everything else, I would just forget. So, that being said, give me your thoughts. Appreciate you watching. Take care.